Hey everyone, so I'm back with another session of the only way to the top is to get off your bottom, period. So I want to talk today really quick about SWOT. So I know you guys are wondering, what is SWOT? SWOT. So SWOT is identifying your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. So this is an acronym that's always used in the business world. So individuals out there that ever wrote a business plan or been in business plan competitions, you know, and even if you don't know, you probably should know that every company, every business decision is made by looking at competitors and looking at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So you SWOT. So you look at your strength or the strength of a competitor. You look at your weaknesses and the weaknesses of the competitor. You look at your opportunities and possibly opportunities of the competitor. And then you look at your threats and the threats of the competitors. So you can apply these principles and steps in your life. So I've been an honor to, be on business plan panels with my alumni and individuals that don't have a business plan model or have in their executive summary or within their business plan a SWOT. I always suggest that an individual perform a SWOT on their businesses. And I think we not only should we be doing that in our business world, we should be also looking at that SWOT as a personal and an individual, just a platform for us going forward and moving forward in our career, or maybe you're looking at a new business venture, or maybe you're trying to go to school. Look at and start evaluating SWOTs. And I really find this useful for individuals always say, oh, no, school isn't for me. And individuals say, oh, I can't do this, or I don't. And can and don't are like the main things that you have to keep out of your vocabulary if you want to keep a positive mindset. So I just jumped on to talk about SWOT, which is your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And I think you should move forward in this coronavirus season and post-coronavirus season, identifying your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. I think when you identify those, as you would do if you had a business, and looking at competitors and things like that, you would do the same evaluation for yourself. What are you strong in? What are your good strengths? What are you weak in? What are you don't enjoy doing? What are you not good at? What are opportunities for you moving forward with using your strengths? And you would use the same thing for threats. What are things that's threatening me right now where I can't move forward? Maybe it can be, building a more positive mindset, or maybe you have to get away from individuals that's not a good atmosphere for me. So the people that you hang with, which is your network, is your net worth. So take time to sit back and take a piece of paper and just make you some columns with strength, which is your S, weaknesses, which is your W, opportunities, which is your O, and threats, which is your T. And just write down all your strengths, write down all your weaknesses, and I'm telling you, this exercise works wonders. If individuals and companies do this, then I think individuals should also do this. So I just jumped on really quick to say, hey, in order to keep a good positive mental attitude, you have to start at the beginning, and you have to use this. I've used this not only in businesses that I'm building, but also in my personal life. I identify what I'm good at and what I'm not. I can try something and I think, oh, that should be something I should be doing. Sometimes just because you see someone else doing it doesn't mean that you should be doing it. So take the time to identify what you're good at and what you're not good at. And if you try something multiple times and you're not good at it, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not good at it. Focus on your strengths and focus on opportunities. The W's and the T's are weaknesses that you address and you need to mitigate. Mitigation means that you need to put in risk factors and risk plans to mitigate it in case these weaknesses and threats come upon you during your journey. So these are all things that we do in businesses. So if you ever wrote a business plan, go back and see what did you put down for your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And I think if you go do that evaluation and you not only evaluate that for a business, you'll also be evaluating that for yourself, then you can see that businesses are no different than your personal life. And in your personal life, you want to know what you're good at. You want to know what you're not good at. You want to know opportunities that's out there based on your strengths. Then you want to also know what the threats are based on what you should be doing. Because if you're weak at something, you can work on it. But I prefer to rely mostly on my strengths and the opportunity that it can bring forward to me. So that is really what I jumped on today to talk about, focusing on your SWOT. Do focus on your SWOT, as in your strengths, your weaknesses, and opportunities. I think that'll take you farther than anything else. So, as I always say, the only way to the top is to get off your bottom. The only way to the top is to get off your bottom. Happy grinding, Boss Lady Grind.